Aw, Dip, you know what time it is. I'm not even gonna do an intro. It's Contra fucking Shattered Soldier. It's time to get this shit show on the road. What do you say? So as soon as we jump in to the one-player mode, we get a choice of stage select, and that's really cool for this game actually because it's rather difficult, and even the first stage, it's pretty damn difficult. So it was pretty smart of them to let you choose which stage that you want to start with. And also having the ability to just practice the other stages or jump somewhere else to see if maybe that's more your style, so you can get your sea legs to this game. But I tend to play this game just from stage 1 to 4, start to finish, because I think that it's pretty good progression, and thematically I think it just works better that way. So we're going to jump right into the fortress, and it says here that we have information that the enemy commander is inspecting the front lines at their mountain base. Infiltrate and neutralize them. Well, that should be easy peasy. Looks like this mission is going to be over and done with while this loading screen spazzes the hell out. And of course, you've got to start a Contra game in style. So why not just start from a crash? Just bust right through the window, and we're fucking off and going. You run and shoot, and that is all you do. Don't even think about it. It's Contra. Just go. Just go. Hold that fucking fire button and go. Just gonna lay down here. Look at these jokers. Not even a chance. Just gonna go ahead and keep the flamethrower and run. Just keep going. Something that I neglected to mention about the flamethrower in the introduction video is that it can actually stop small bullets. It's got some bullet-eating properties, which are actually going to be very helpful at certain points in the game, maybe not in our immediate future. We got this first boss, mini-boss thingy here. He's not too much of a problem. He's going to go down fairly handily. He's done, and now all we got to do is just dodge the little missile. We're going to switch back to the machine gun for this next part, because we got some dorks over here. We'll just drop a fucking bomb on him. Get out of here. Get out of here, you jokers. What are you thinking? What are you thinking? Those sword guys. These guys can actually be in the right place at the wrong time if you're not careful. Gotta pick up these snipers here. Each one of them is worth 1 point on our hit rate. So you gotta stop and dismantle them. And like that, we're coming up on our next little mini boss. Now in order to 100% this, we have to actually take it apart piece by friggin' piece. And I usually like to start on the left. Its first little set of guns fires these little laser-guided missiles. We're going to move over a bit, make sure that your shots are sort of lined up with the right-hand side, so that we can't get hit by these little bullets here. We could also use the flamethrower to cancel out the bullets and just jump up, but that's a little risky. Third one. Going to drop some goop on the ground, and we're just going to jump and avoid it, and then we're going to get the crap out of there because that situation is about to heat up a little bit. So we got to do a little dancy wancy. That's the dancy wancy. Alrighty. And boom. So now we just move over here, and we do the same thing, but we have to contend with this little laser that has like a 50% chance of going left or right. It's not a big deal until the third little gun pod over here decides to open up. It can be a bit of a pain if that thing comes my way. And this guy gets a shot off at the wrong time. He's going right this time, so I should be able to handle this quite handily. Alright, good to go. Now all we gotta do is take out the flamethrower on the right-hand side. This is not gonna be a problem. Stay out of the way, and this guy is pretty much defenseless at this point. His last little crystal goes, as does he. And we're gonna do what we do best, and we're just gonna keep running and gunning. That's what we do. We're just a happy little flamethrower. Funny thing is like when these little grunt guys run into a guy that's on fire, they'll catch on fire too. It was a cute little touch, but. Going just straight into more nonsense. Why not? Snowboarding. Fuck it, who cares? These guys can be a little tricky depending on where they show up. But with just some carefully placed charge shots, they're not too terrible. You just gotta be a little quick on the draw with them is all. And that's good. So we're coming up on yet another boss, and this guy's just really cool. I actually like this. It's really simple, but I really like the boss. You just move back and forth and shoot off his parts like that. You want to kind of lead him so that he's not off screen when he does his final dive, because then you won't be able to hit them, the little segments of his body. You just see him sort of coming off there, and now he's going to go into this little form where he dives in a little arc. He might get to the last form of this if he... Okay, never mind. He has another one where he'll, like, just start going back and forth through the snow, which it's not too difficult if you're just fast about, you know, like, dodging and jumping out of the way. But we're going to just keep going. We're going to ditch this snowboard and climb on these raptors into Contra 3 world. This is a very obvious influence to Contra 3. The thing is, like, these guys grabbing you isn't going to kill you. What can kill you is if they drag you to the top of the screen. The only thing you really want to worry about, I almost died there. The only thing you really want to worry about is making sure that you are above a hang bar. And alright, robot, you don't want none of this. Get out of here, you loser. Oh, okay. Fair enough. So this is kind of a remix of the Contra 3 Stage 1 boss, and we're going to use the rolling mines to kind of just start dismantling him. Not going to be too difficult. Then we're going to switch over to the old flamethrower. Stay down. Be careful. The hitbox is bigger than it looks. And these little purple, pinky kind of little ball thingies, they can be a problem. But this guy should be gone in just a few seconds. There we go. And that is stage 1 of Contra Shattered Soldier. I told you this game was absolutely nuts, and oh. Well, then. Okay, that is not stage 1 of Contra Shattered Soldier. Not yet. This guy's a little sick. He's got some problems, but not a problem. And now he's going to just barf all over the place, which is fine. We're just going to stand here. You want to be careful when he's finished barfing, because it rolls back toward you. So he's gonna... Man, he's got lots of bugs up his nose, and it's kind of gross. But this shouldn't be too hard. We're gonna just lay some fire in there, and boom, he is out and down for the count. That's what I say. It's a good job, me. It's a good fat mission complete. That is just an incredible... That is incredible boss design, just let me say. Like, the first time I saw that, like, just everything about that boss fight is insane, because you've got it coming in and crushing this boss. You know, it's got the big boss fake out at the first. Like, oh, I'm gonna fight this blue robot, and then, no, you're fucking not. And then you go through all the trouble to beating this cool, retroized remix of the Contra 3 boss, which just looks so grotesque and awful, and it just gets more grotesque and awful. Speaking of grotesque and awful, storyline. So we're meeting up with the Blood Falcon commander. There is no escape. Surrender now. I almost think Bill's the robot here and not Lucia. So this guy obviously knows who we are, and he's all about the triumvirate. Like, yo, you guys are old and stupid. He's like, no, you're old and stupid. And for some reason, yeah, here we go. Get ready for the big twist. What? You're dead! How can that be you, you silly goose? Yeah, it's the one from that land. But remember, that's not possible. He's dead. We killed him, remember? Like, the story that this game made up? It's like, yeah, I am dead, actually. Is that pretty cool? Yes, he's returned from the dead. He's gonna cleanse the place of sinners with the flames of death. What is this? Final Fantasy? Get off of it. Oh, Bill is the one without a clue. It's like, where did he get this holier than thou? Like, you were just a grunt too, you ding dong. He's gonna let us go, though. Even though, like, why don't we shoot him now? This would be a great opportunity. Just saying. And there he goes. Later. And this is what happened 6 years ago. We got Bill and Lance here. They're broing out. He appears to have some kind of injury. I'm not sure what kind of injury this is supposed to be or how it was summarized that Bill is the one that caused this injury, but sure, why not? We're just... Oh. We're joking around. We know that's just ketchup in your pocket. Lance, come on, you big silly. Come on. You big silly. Quit playing around. Oh. Oh. And that is stage 1. We have our S rank intact. So, hey, that's great. So tune in next time. We're going to handle the train. Later.